Why couldn't Anarchy just change his
Damn
name?
dirty doers.
That's the big question that I have here. I mean,
I
I
already did.
understand
So,
that these hackers might be targeting him, but there's no way to confirm.
Not
that it's
today,
him
but we
or
do it
give him-
every day.
Because he's posting
So-
it all over YouTube.
Yeah, he
he's
refused
posting-
to
Come
change
on.
his name. It's his moniker. That's his money
thing, isn't
maker.
it?
Who says
You know,
that?
Yeah.
it's
We can keep him as an admin without having to have him update any videos. I mean,
He's only here to
doing a
make
great
content.
job.
He's
Well, you
not
see,
here
that's the thing,
to
though.
ask us
It's
content.
that's the thing, though. It's what was done, and what was said, and pretty much all we can do right now is just kind of leave it at that and play it by ear.
But we as a community, it just seems like we're banning one of our best admins for.
We didn't
ban him.
We didn't ban him. We didn't.
Okay,
We did
well,
not.
We're chasing him out. Then
It's-
regardless, he's left.
We're not.
Nobody
chasing
chased him out. He left on his own volition, and as unfortunate as that is, he was a good admin. But if he wanted to leave, and
nobody here's knocking him. He did good.
No, I
work.
understand.
He understood. I mean, it was he's not happy with it. I understand he's not happy with it. But Titan also was forced to remove him from staff for a very similar reason.
But we didn't remove him from staff. He decided to leave.
He decided to leave. Like he said, I'm out.
And he had been telling Sai for a couple weeks, I think, that he wanted to quit DayZ anyway.
Yeah, he wanted to get out of the admin game. He got his house out of it, you know. And you say his best admins, all he did was catch cheaters on our servers. He never once helped you with a compensation. He never once helped you with a glitch raid, you know, nothing. And I'm not saying, you know, he's very good at catching cheaters, 100%. But to say that, you know, we forced him out or something like that wasn't the case. He wanted out. This was his way out. He took it. I don't blame him. I feel like the way he went about doing it was a little fucked up and malicious on, you know, towards us for that matter, especially seeing as how for the last year and a half we've given him nothing but content. But
I mean, the content sure it has happened on your server, but I wouldn't say that you guys should be handing it to him, like giving it to him, unless you're literally planting content.
No, it's not planting content. He's a part of an owner's Discord. He can see other bands, and when they see that they're on our servers, and these are bands that some of them I don't agree with. There are a lot of bands that he issues that you don't see in his videos.
There's also a lot of bands that we dish out that aren't by Anarchy either. On an average, we catch a lot of cheaters on our own without Anarchy. So there's a lot that isn't being seen on YouTube here as well. And like Chris and Bushtail
There's very
said,
little staff that's actually doing banning of cheaters. I wouldn't put it out there like that, Jack. That's misinformation.
Well, there's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it. Salty does it. T does it.
There's
Betrayed
only
does it.
specific senior admins that do it, though.
Oh yeah,
Chris.
oh yeah, specific.
How do you
It's
say
not
that?
like Anarchy was our specific senior admin up until, you know, recently. He hasn't really been doing a whole lot of like answering tickets and whatnot. So we created an entire new department dedicated to catching cheaters, and it's consisted of Cyanic, Betray, myself, T, Salty, Trevor Leahy. It's pretty much and we took cheater catching out of senior admins and put it in an entirely new department. Aside from Salty, he's a shitter. He doesn't.
Well,
Players, what makes us feel confident that we aren't going to have these cheaters or these malicious people come back, even though Anarchy's gone, and just fuck with the servers to try and get money out of Cyanotic or something like that?
So I'll go ahead and answer that one for you because I witnessed it on a daily basis. As soon as the cheater ticket comes in, the admins are like fucking on it.
But these guys, are able to
it's
basically
really
shut down
hard.
our servers.
Yeah, they don't even have to be on the server to do that, though.
So
but
how are we going to assure that this isn't going to happen to us without being able to ban them?
We can't.
you see,
That's
there's a different. We're dealing with a different type of hacker here. Okay, this hacker sells a service to players, and the players buy the service for duping because they want more gear. They don't even have to be on the server. It's a virtual handshake from one client to a next, right? And it's really hard to track something like that. Very, very, very hard. There's a lot I've done about 4 years of Arma 3 and DayZ development. If you saw the actual console that goes on when the server is running, like information flies by. Like if you fucking blink, you're gonna miss it.
So is that
and it's hard to find again.
Client side then? So our character data as well as our base data is all stored client side.
All data is all data is stored server side in a database. But you got to think there's an average of about 100 players on each server. That's 100 different like player profiles in the database per server. Okay, there's 15 different databases that we have for all of our servers, right? Plus the databases for the test servers, yada yada this, yada yada that.
That also doesn't account for the amount of players that are offline. So
exactly.
During one of the attacks on 14, the databases for the rollbacks were so fucked up. For lack of a better term, they were fucked. They were straight up destroyed.
Server 10 is
server 10
almost lost. Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't.
I personally think the question can also be answered, as in it's DayZ. It's just like any other game. It's volatile and it's easily susceptible to hacking. So if just don't too serious. I mean, people think hours and live.
I'm just concerned because I want to keep playing on the server. I really do enjoy playing the Sunnyvale servers, but after seeing what Anarchy said, it makes me very hesitant to feel comfortable continuing to play if I'm going to have problems.
I can assure you,
the people that come in, right, run an ESPN aimbot. We can see, we can catch, we can get rid of them. The guys that are
like Chris, but 10's getting DOSed right now.
Yeah, I know. We got 3 people on the CF Tools page right now. Size currently in the server on the physical or in the physical box. Figure out what's going on.
To answer your question about the thing, though, to clarify though, it doesn't matter what server you play on. What they're saying is happening can happen to any server. There's no way to ban it and stop it.
And the reason why, and here's the thing,
we're being unbanned and whitelisted, and that's what I'm trying to address here. I understand there's a problem that's widespread, and again, you guys are making it seem like it's a little bit client side, and I have done a little bit of development myself. That's why I was asking: is everything stored client side?
Most things are stored server side when it comes to base locations, items in your inventory, and things like that. Everything.
So in order to dupe, you'd have to do something like crash the server. To be able
so here's the thing. Here they actually have these guys have developed
SQL injection.
It's much more than that. It's memory byte injection. There's an engine exploit within the Infusion engine that Bohemia developed. That exploit is what they are utilizing to give them server commands. They can execute server-sided commands through the client because of the engine exploit. If that's
But that's no more. Essentially, you're saying that they have access to console commands, which in any other game, Arma 2.
They have access to SPC command or RPC commands. So they can run your 64 ID, remote protocol commands. It's nothing, any type of information that they would have to get from being at the actual physical box and having full access to that they can't get. They have the exact same type of access that in-game admins have. They can see your Steam 64 ID, they can see where you are, they can see where your base is located, they can spawn in items, and they can teleport. As you've seen, they can teleport entire bases, people and everything into certain areas of the map, killing everybody.
Does the server not keep track of who does actions like that? For example, if an admin decides he wants to spawn in.
So they're spoofing GUIDs for that reason. So we have logs for admins. Like, for example, we had LB Master. He's a huge developer for the DayZ community. He's the one that wrote our $600 group mod. LB Master logged into our servers with a GUID unknown, right, while the attacks were going on. That's how that's what they're able to do. And we immediately hit up LB Master, and he's like, it's 4:30 in the morning my time. You just woke me up out of a dead sleep. This is they're spoofing identities. And they're not rocking normal VPNs. They have entire proxy networks that they have access to. It's not just your usual script kiddie type thing.
Like these people have like Bitcoin money. They buy. If I had to guess, they're probably buying a crap load of server boxes all over the country, all over the world, if they really wanted to. And
stop for a sec. Any and all staff in here, I need you guys to report down to staff channels. This is HR speaking. Report to staff channels now.
I appreciate your guys' answer regardless. Thank you.
You have a good day, sir.
You too.
See you guys later.